Okay, so you read the heading and maybe you're going to catch me live, maybe you'll catch me later, but either way, this is the craziest thing. What do me and gummy bears have in common? Well, that's a silly question, wouldn't you say? I've been telling you I have a big news announcement, and I've been telling you that about my homeschool adventure. I've been telling you that I've told you about my heart issue and how I had to go see the doctor for all that, and just all these different things. So you never know what the announcement could be. And it's kind of funny because the truth is we are homeschooling 5 of our kids this year. 9 of them still live at home, but only 7 of them are still in school. 2 of them will be going to the high school, and then the other 5 will be homeschooled. And we are using the Good and the Beautiful program. The second thing is that we tried to find something wrong with my heart. We searched all over, and the truth of the matter is they couldn't find anything. But my last appointment, he said, I want you to go get a chest x-ray and a final blood test because I think your hormones are kind of crazy. You need to go check with your primary care physician as well as your OBGYN, and let's see what's going on with you, because maybe what you've been feeling going on is hormone related. So I was like, great, let's go find out. I'm just relieved to know that my heart's in great shape and they can't find anything wrong other than an irregular EKG from when I had the twins, but that's another story. I'll do that for YouTube on that. I might even do 30 days of home birth stories or birth stories or whatever. We'll see. But here's the thing. So I went in to the doctor's office to get that chest x-ray, and they did some blood work. And when they were getting ready to give me the chest x-ray, they had just finished finding out about the blood work and said, you know, it's kind of weird because we tested your progesterone level and it's kind of high, which means generally that you're pregnant, but you know, we could be wrong, so you should follow up with your doctor. And I was like, I'm not pregnant. There's no way. We've been trying for 6 years. Well, we've not been using any contraceptives for 6 years and nothing has happened. So how in the world would I be pregnant? You know, here we've been thinking I'm in menopause, and you know, I go 30 days without a period or a little bit longer, sometimes 40 days. And I mean 30 extra days, so I'll miss an entire month. So it's like 60 days without a period. But never have I missed 2 in a row. And so after he told me that, I was like, that's weird. And I just kind of blew it off. But then I was looking at my days schedule. I use that to keep track of my cycle, and women should do that. You should know when you've got stuff going on inside. And so here I was tracking it, and I realized I've been 2 months without a period, and I was like, that's weird. Okay, I've been nauseous lately. I haven't been feeling good. I've been extremely exhausted. Could this be why? So I ran down to the store and I bought a 2-pack pregnancy test. And, you know, I'd already been past my possible days, so I knew it would show one way or another. And I took that test, and dang it, it was positive. And I was like, what? Maybe it's misread. So then I took the next test the second day, and what? It was positive. So that means that baby number 13 was on the way. Well, maybe it's wrong. Maybe I have something else. So I went in to see my OBGYN, and I was like, Dr. Harder, something's going on. My hormones are out the roof. I need to get some blood work done to find out, am I really expecting? So then he gets my blood work tested right then on the spot and tells me, well, your progesterone levels are extremely high. I want you to tomorrow go get an ultrasound, and let's find out if you have multiples or maybe a molar pregnancy or something else. Let's find out what's going on. So I went in, and I'll be danged if we had an ultrasound, and I was so nervous because what if I'm gonna have twins again? Can I do that at this age? I'm 46 years old. What the heck? And let's see, is it a molar pregnancy? Maybe it's not even a real viable fetus. Who knows? So I go in for the ultrasound, and remember how I said what do me and gummy bears have in common? Well, right up there on the screen was this little tiny gummy bear baby, the size of a gummy bear. And that's what it is. I am actually expecting baby number 13. It's not even a joke. And I saw it right there. And then I've already been to my doctor's appointment, and all this has happened in the last 2 weeks. And I wanted to tell you, I wanted to tell you sooner, but I just had to make sure first, because I didn't want to be saying that if it wasn't true, because that's just weird. I mean, I'm here to help women and strengthen women and inspire women and try to motivate you to be the best you can be, and just give you tips and tricks to be a better mom, a better wife, a better mother, and just a better human being. So I just want to help people, and I didn't want to throw out something that wasn't true. But who knows, here I am. I'm expecting another baby, and that's just crazy. Now, if you're interested, here's a little bit of backstory. Because I'm still kind of in shock, and I can't believe it's even possible. The baby is 10 weeks today, 10 weeks. And I'll just start posting once a week about the progress of me and the baby. So, that way if something's not doing well, and if something happens, there still could be a chance I could lose this baby in the next few weeks. I mean, I'm not out of the woods yet. Nothing's safe yet. So I just thought, let's just go with it and see what happens. So, sorry, I'm just trying to adjust myself here. So let me tell you this little story, this little backstory that I've got. Because, I've always wanted 13 kids. It's not a bad thing that I'm expecting a 13th baby. It's just that, I haven't been able to have them for a long time. But have I always wanted 13 kids? Oh yes. How far back? I'll tell you, since I was 12 years old. I had this thing, you could call it inspiration, you could call it a revelation, you can call it like a calling or whatever. But I knew in my heart and in my mind, right then and there, that I was going to have a large family. And in fact, I was going to have 13 kids. And I was like, I'm going to have 13 kids. And I just knew it with my heart and my soul. And people were always joking with me, saying, there's no way you're going to have 13 kids. I wouldn't mind having sex with her 13 times, but there's no way I would want to have 13 kids. I mean, guys say the dumbest things, right? I even have in my senior yearbook, somebody wrote in the crack. I should have got that out for you. Maybe I'll do that sometime when I do a high school review. But they wrote in there, good luck with your 13 kids. And people have always asked me, and as I've had kids along the way, and like when I was having baby 10, people would say, oh, are you trying to be like the Duggars? I'm like, I don't even know who the Duggars are, so no. But I am not trying to compete with anybody. I'm not trying to keep up with anyone. I'm telling you, it was just a calling or a mission that I had since I was 12 years old. And in my heart of hearts, I knew I wanted 13 kids. So when I actually had lost a baby after baby number 5, and I didn't, between number 5 and number 6, I lost a baby. And then I had all single babies. 1 through 12 were singles. 1 through 10 were singles. And then when I got pregnant with 11 and 12, which were twins, I was like, well, maybe I count my miscarriage as 13, and maybe that's what God meant when he made me feel like I was supposed to have 13 kids. And I just haven't thought about it. And, I kind of had a traumatic birth. I'll tell you about that some other time with the twins. It was a little bit difficult. The delivery was great, but the after birth was more difficult. And so I just thought, well, there's no way I'm going to have 13 kids because my body's not going to allow me. And my doctor said, hey, if you want another baby, just the next time we'll get a team of doctors and everybody in watching you to make sure you're okay, and then we can go forward with that, so you don't have to worry. And I was like, okay, good. But then we kept trying, and nothing was happening for years and years and years. And about 4 years after I had the twins, I was like, I really just don't think I'm going to have another baby because I can't figure out how it's going to work. We've done nothing to stop it. Normally, after I'm done nursing a baby, I'm 3 months later, I'm back in cycle and ready to be pregnant again, and I almost always am. So I was just trying to really figure out what the heck was going on with that. And I'd gone to see a doctor or whatever, and just it looked like I was going through menopause, that I had symptoms and just signs, and I'm about the right age where I could start menopause, and it just looked like that was where it was going. So I just thought my window of opportunity for having another baby was gone. And here, just a couple weeks ago, I was like, what? Are you kidding me? So But I really think I have to attribute it to the fact that since September I've been losing weight, right? Like I did that intermittent fasting and I did that keto a little bit, and I just been eating healthier and eating more salads and stuff, and I've lost, 25, 35 pounds, and I guess that was enough to straighten out my hormones so I actually could get pregnant. And so that's where I'm at, and I just can't believe that I'm gonna have another baby. Isn't that crazy? But I really would love to be able to share that journey with you, and I hope that you will watch and that you will be excited with me and that you will be excited for our family. The kids, when we told them, they were so excited. Oh, that's another thing. I wasn't even going to make this announcement. I was just going to announce the homeschool stuff, and I was just going to announce my heart health. But my husband told some guy at work, and like I said, my husband's a firefighter, and he told some guy at work, and that guy told all kinds of people that know me, and the next thing I know, I get a message from my sister-in-law, and she's asking me that she heard a rumor and was I pregnant, and I was like, what? I haven't even told my family. I mean, I told the kids, but I hadn't told anyone else because I just wasn't ready for that. Because 50,000 questions all the time. How are you feeling? How are you doing? And, if you lose the baby, you got to tell everybody, and it's hard to keep track. So it was just a lot of information that way and just difficult to process. And with him spilling the beans, I thought, well, then I want you guys to be the next ones to know so that you can hear of that journey I'm about to have. And that's just the truth of the matter. The kids, when I told them, they've just been so excited, and every day they tell me how excited they are to have another baby, and which is good because I love my kids. They love each other. They get along really good. We're really helpful for each other, and I just hope that that's exciting for you. But I have been a little bit nauseous. I'm waiting for my chlorophyll to get here. I know that once I start taking chlorophyll, that'll balance my pH. Usually that's what nausea comes from, is your pH being off, and so I get that liquid chlorophyll. I get Bernard Jensen's brand. That works really great for me. I just put a tablespoon of it in a little bit of orange juice and chug it down, and then another little cup of orange juice, and I am good to go, and I just don't get sick anymore that way. So I'm really hoping that that's gonna keep rolling with me, and that's what I'm hoping that you guys will enjoy watching, because this will be a fun journey. I mean, I'll keep sharing my tips and tricks and whatever I can, but I have been very exhausted, and I've just had a hard time keeping up with everything, and that's why I haven't posted. But now that I'm about 10 weeks, I'm feeling a little bit better, and when my chlorophyll gets here, I'll feel even way better, and then I can actually be worth something. Not that I'm worthless, but you know how we get when we feel like we're not getting as much done as we usually do. So that's where I'm at. And I hope that you enjoy this video. Please like it, please subscribe, please share it with your friends, because it's so crazy. But if you can comment below, I would love to hear what you say. I would love to hear what you think. I'm hoping it's all positive. Don't worry about the negative. I'm having it no matter what. I don't care how it comes out, if it's healthy or not. But I'm just gonna do whatever I'm supposed to do, and that works for me and our family. My husband's excited too. You would think that he would not be excited because he has to provide for all these children, but he is. He's so excited, and we'll see what the baby is in a few weeks, and that'll just be so fun. So I hope that you will come back and you will keep watching, and I will share with you everything I possibly can. So take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.